Hey everybody, this is Daryl, aka the D from the Simply Incredible podcast, and today I have a comic book haul. Feels kind of light, and this is still my back issues. I have, I think, 2 more videos of back issues. This one and one more, and then from then on it will be current stuff. So slowly catching up, and plus I have a haul from where is this at? Walmart. Forgot where I went. We'll do the Walmart haul first. How about that? Got some action figures and some comics. Haven't been to Walmart in a long time. You know why. I'm not even going to mention anymore the hip. I'm not going to mention the hip anymore. The hip. But first, I picked up this figure. I was like, yeah, I'm definitely getting that. It is ScarJo. Scarlett Johansson, Black Widow. No, I did not get no Captain Marvel, because this is who should have had the first female lead solo movie. Why she didn't? Talk to someone else, because I'm still mad about it, and I will not go see your little Captain Marvel movie that you made this year or last year, and it's supposed to be apparently the second movie in the entire Marvel lineup. Even though I hear it's really good. but there's some artwork on the back that's amazing. They did a really good job on this, and they also had an Ant-Man that looked really, really good. There we go. The side, look at ScarJo. That is awesome. That is completely awesome. Anything? Yep, there she is on that side too. Totally digging this figure. Glad I found it. It is part of the Cool Obsidian. Can't pronounce it. There you go. So that's pretty awesome. So who else is in there? Thor, Ant-Man. Is Wasp in there? No, Wasp is not in there. But there we go. Awesome figure. Glad I saw it there, and so definitely had to fetch that right on up. And no, I'm sure you can't tell I'm still mad that Scarlett didn't get her movie first. And some comic books. We'll start off with some 3-packs. I picked up 2 different 3-packs. I picked up 3 different 3-packs. Let's open this up and see what all is in here. I don't know if 3 great Marvel comics, 1 terrific price, only at Walmart. Now my question is, are all these just variant covers just for them? I know the one, not in this one, but in another one that I saw, was, I think, is an exclusive variant cover just for them. And like I say, this one might be as well. So I think this cover is pretty doggone cool. Sit right there. It's a good spot for you. Alright, let's see which 3 books we got. First, Wolverine Infinity Watch #1. This is, what is that, 6? A, B, C, D, E, F. It's the F cover. There we go. I think that is pretty doggone awesome. Wolverine with the Infinity Gauntlet. Think of the terror that could happen there. That would be phenomenal. Let's see. Next is X-Men Blue #13. This is a second print. The return of, who is that? Mojo World. Because Mojo demanded it. There we go. That's pretty sweet. Honestly, I'll be honest, I thought the second letter was not an O, but it's clearly an O. At first I thought it was an E. It's not an E. It's clearly an O. Mojo World. There you go. That's pretty sweet there. Put you in there. Sit, boo-boo, sit. Good comic. Next, Inhumans Prime. This is issue 0. And this looks like a second print as well. There you go. I actually like the Inhumans. The TV show, not so much. Let's see if they actually say this is a second printing inside. When you get old, you need better eyes. I'm just going to let you know that right here and right now. That's come out in 2017. I remember when those come out. I actually like these. Inhumans Prime. Awesome cover. Black Bolt right there. Medusa. Ms. Marvel. Moon Girl and Dinosaur. Is that what they're called? Moon Girl and Dinosaur? Something along those lines. Next. If I can get it out of here. Don't be hating. Next is another one. Another 3-pack. It's pretty nice of them to put a board in it. Alright, start off with Uncanny X-Men number 12. This is, oh my goodness, it's 6. So I don't know if this is a 6th printing of that one right there. It's an awesome Wolverine cover. That Cyclops behind him. Yeah, that's a pretty sweet cover. There you go. Venom, the 150th issue, Spectacular. There we go. All right, this next one is pretty cool. The next one is... What is the next one? Spider-Gwen number 25. The reason I'm having trouble telling is because it is one of their lenticulars. And I hate to say this, but I have not been a big fan of their lenticulars. But it's also ASM 316. 316? I think it's 316. I think that might be the first Venom cover, I believe. Yeah, that's a pretty cool cover. That's pretty sweet. And also hyping on the back the Avengers No Surrender run, which I thought was a pretty good run. There we go. That's pretty cool right there. Gosh, I just wish their lenticulars were a little bit better. I still say the DC's lenticulars were definitely a little bit better. Next I picked up, because I'm all over the place with these. This is Batman 100-page Giant number 9. There we go. I think the last one I got might have been issue 7, I think. And before that might have been issue 2. And last from these right here, from wal-mart. And this was actually how I found out that they had these new packs. So I went over there specifically to try to get this. I have the regular variant cover. I think it's the variant cover. It is Captain Marvel. I think it's the Life and Times of Captain Marvel. I think it's the official title of this one. But it is the Art Germ variant. The original Art Germ variant I have, she has short hair. This one she has long hair. Big shout out to my good friend Boom Boom Comics. He was like, dude, if you get a chance, if you can, get out to Walmart. These just come in. He said it was 2 per store. When I just went and picked up one, there's still one more at my local one. So if you're in my neighborhood, go over and see if you can get one of these. The last one anyway. Last one I saw. There might have been more in the back or something. I don't know. That's the only ones I saw. So I went ahead and picked that up. And this is the Stan Lee one. See, you got Stan in there. Which, again, I've backed off my stance on this because I give them credit. That does look pretty cool. That does look pretty cool. And let's see if the back. Yes, and they do have Stan's soapbox in the back. Which I love that they have that in the back. I really do. I gave them a lot of crap over that, but when I see Stan's soapbox in the back of one of these, it warms my heart. That takes me back to when I was a kid and getting to see the old comic. Well, in my days, new comics, but they're now old comics with Stan's soapbox in the back. Also, we have Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man number 297. This is the second printing. There we go. Old Peter Parker's in prison. There you go. Old Pete. And the last one of these is Champions number 6. This is also a second printing. It's kind of interesting that some second printings actually end up being more valuable than the first printings. And, more times than not, it's the first printing that's the more valuable cover. But that's pretty cool. It's a good cover. And I definitely do not have that. That's with the Totally Awesome Hulk, which I read 2 issues of that, and I was like, this is horrible. This is just horrible. And I'm sure some people loved it, and that's okay. I actually love the fact that in comics, we can all have different likes and dislikes, with different ways to collect and stuff, and I think that's awesome. Some things are for some people, some things are not for others. There you go. There we go. And like I say, this feels like a pretty light box this week, or whichever week this was. Again, this is when I was in Charlottesville, so let's see here. And like I say, I don't even know what week this was that it came out. Okay. And for those who have been keeping up with me, I actually went down to the trail today, and I will say walked, but it was extremely slow, extremely slow. I'm still very little weight on my one leg, and I'm down there with a walker. I got people like running past me, bicycles going by me, and I'm slowly moving along like a snail. But I did do a half a mile at the trail today, and I know that's not very much. And then when I tell you the time that it was around 26 minutes, yeah, it's very, very unimpressive. But for me, it was very impressive that I was able to get out there and do that. Again, putting very little weight on that leg, but still out there doing something, man. That's what I always tell people. The more you do, the more you can do. So it felt good to be out there. And also tonight, as I'm recording this tonight, my Cavaliers play for the national championship. Tomorrow I have physical therapy. It's going to be real difficult, win or lose, for me to get in there and do anything, because I'm going to be a wreck, just an absolute wreck. Tomorrow I'll either be a massively happy wreck or a massively depressed wreck. I mean, make it all the way to the championship game and then lose would be horrible. But you know what? We're there. We're there. We're in the game. So we're saying there's a chance. Go Who's. Go Who's. First book from this week is The Walking Dead, number 188. There we go. And like I say, right now, my stomach is kind of in a knot just thinking about the game tonight. This one is... It's one of the connecting covers from Marvel. Tony Stark number 8 variant, the Phil Noto 80th anniversary. Yeah, I believe this is the last one I needed to complete the set. So very happy to complete that set. You guys know I'm kind of a sucker for connecting covers. I just think it's really cool that they can have like 6 issues like in a line. In this particular set, it was 9 issues that made like a big poster. So, 3, 3, and 3. So I think that's pretty cool as well. Next is Suicide Squad Black Files number 4 out of the 6-issue series. Let me see. I've read the first 2 of these, I believe. I was kind of waiting to see how they came out when I got back, and you know, by which box I opened and everything. So I'm gonna be catching up on these. There we go. Got Harley right there in front. Next is okay, this one no. Wow, this one's awesome. Okay, this one I have not shown before. I was thinking this was Harley Quinn. This is Harley Quinn number 15. What's the one I've got with the baseball bat on it? Anyway, this is the B cover. Harley Quinn number 58. That is a phenomenal cover. By Derek Chu. That is awesome. And I thought the other one, I don't know. I was thinking it was Harley Quinn. Maybe it's Harley Quinn 57 that I'm thinking of. That was also a sideways variant cover. But that is awesome. This one's actually better than that other one. I'm gonna have to might see if they still have them. See if I can't find one more. I'm sure that's sold out. Next is this is awesome. This is awesome. Harley Quinn number 58. You got oh wow, that's incredible. That's awesome. We're going back to some The Dark Knight Returns. Harley Quinn doing her best Carrie Kelly impersonation. I almost said Carrie Fisher impersonation. That's great. That is absolutely great. Harley says, I can see my house from here. That is great. Who did the cover on that? Gilliam March. Gilliam March been doing some phenomenal work on these. Next is Batman. Wow, that's awesome. Batman number 64. This is the A cover. By Chris Burnham. This is The Price, Part 1. The Price of Justice, excuse me. The Price of Justice, Part 1 in a mini-series there. And this is the B cover. This is Jock. This is Sean Murphy. Man, that's got some Jock feel to it. Right there. More the Batman than all the other stuff around it, but it's kind of, for me, I kind of get a Jock feel out of that. Sean Murphy, that's awesome. Well done, Sean Murphy. And the last two, got some autographs. You know I like my autograph stuff. We start off with this is the Batman Who Laughs. Let's see, blah 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 blah. This is the B cover, and the B cover is blah blah blah. I don't know. I don't know. But it is all said and done. It is signed by Scott Snyder. There we go. True story. I may have mentioned this before, but one of my friends, he was thinking about some of the movies, and he was like, "Man, how does Zack Snyder seem to be able to do comic books good, but he can't do movies good? Every time we get Snydered." I was like, "You're joking, right?" He's like, "What?" It's like, that's not the same person. Scott Snyder does the comics. Zack Snyder does the movies. He's like, like, yeah. He Googled it, and oddly enough, I was right. And last but not least, this is the A cover. There we we go. Also, signed by Scott Snyder. There you go. Let me see here. I'm going to figure out which one's which. I think this is the Capello cover. Nope. Wrong again. That's the Jock cover. There you go. It's pretty cool to get those. Let me see. Is that cover price? Yep. And you know, signed COA for cover price. Can't beat that. That's pretty cool. So that is my haul for today. My Cavaliers again play tonight at around 9. I'm hoping to have this video online by then. If not, it's gonna be there eventually. Go Hoos! Let's win a national championship. Bring the first basketball national championship back to Charlottesville. But I'll tell you what, Texas Tech, their defense, their length reminds me of a lot of Florida State, who beat us in the ACC tournament. So, you know, I'm not gonna hold my breath on this one, but that's so not true. I will be holding my breath throughout almost the entire game. It's been anxious. It's been anxious. So, but anywho, go Hoos, and you guys have an incredible day.